God, it's Friday! Welcome to the show. I am Mariah Afolabi Brown. As always, I have the ladies with me. Hello, Nima Akashat Zibiri.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm fine. I'm grateful to God. I was able to stand and support my friend Uraola Sumono Young yesterday.
Yeah, we have really gotten close.
We've been close like that since
Yeah.
kind of jail. Ura is someone that when we see, the entire day we're not bored, we're still together. One is going, the other one is following. That's kind of
Nice.
I love her deeply.
Who talks and who listens?
I talk. I'm a talker. So,
We know.
yesterday was the siblings development hub, enterprise development hub graduation.
Yeah.
You know, I had announced sometime in Ramadan that we're doing empowerment with 1,000 women. And one of our live audience and fan had gone through my page and she graduated yesterday. That just sort of fulfilled me, that people were able to really get that skill and the grants that were given. I commend Wura. We're doing the next phase and I'll be announcing that on
Fantastic. Well done. How you doing, Mariam?
Doing great, amazing. I'm just looking forward to the weekend. To rest. My matter has become a spiritual matter. For me to get some sleep.
Get your blood test done.
No, I did recently now. I'm fine. I'm actually good. My markers, everything is fine. You know, I told you I did that recently. My blood pressure is good. Everything, I'm fine.
Yeah, it's perfect. We need to lay hands on you. How you doing, Obiajulu?
I'm doing amazing. I'm grateful to God. After the show today, I'm going to play.
Where are you playing at?
Rufus and Bees. Just go there, play games like a child.
Yeah, I saw some videos of you and somebody playing.
Yes, I want to dance. I want to throw the basketball into the hoops. I just want to,
like this.
yes, so just play, exhaust myself, buy ice cream, go home, and watch Netflix this night. Netflix and chill.
Oh, somebody's birthday. Somebody got this really ice cream cake. I haven't had ice cream cake in a long time. This was really good. Oh, I had a whole slice, and it tasted really good. One slice.
Checking out.
Anyways, a gift. Let me tell you, I have to read this one because this person says, Tosin Awoleye. Thank you so much. It says, good morning, ladies. My name is Tosin Awoleye. I am a fan of your view, and I live in Toronto, Canada. I noticed that you ladies did a stand to accommodate your phone and tablet when the show is on. I see this as an avenue to make your job easier. Thanks for the opportunity. Please let me know if you have delivered. I mean, I am so grateful because it's so functional. We actually need it. Yes, we do.
Some of us need it more than others.
What do you mean by that?
I do because some people, their phone is always falling. Yes, especially Maria. Maria's phone is constantly falling. So this is a perfect gift. Thank you so much.
That's so nice.
Perfect.
Oh, really nice.
Thank you so much. So if you now fall again, then there's spiritual problem. All right, let's go on a break. When we come back, we go through the front pages of the papers. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Okay, so I'm going to start with The Nation. Buhari backs lawmakers' position on direct primaries. This is by Jabia Mila. Don't write a revised competent test, says NUT. Bailout states to share 656 billion naira. FG, ASU reach truce over planned strike. Korean government endorses 5G technology before. Federal government won't interfere in #NSAS panel report. And court stops Minister AGF from deducting the $419 million Paris Club refund. Okay, which stories are we taking?
Major headline.
Go ahead.
So the National Assembly has, retained the clause for direct primaries, and they've said that by next week they'll be sending it to the president for accent. Of course, this is against the across parties, the governors' forum across parties that are in. That are not in agreement with this, that are still proposing that they leave it open for parties to decide. So, according to the Nation, that's the short and long of it. they've retained it. The Speaker of the House has said that the President agrees with him on this and that, he's positive that this will be accented to by the President like that.
Okay, another story in Nation.
Yeah, so the government of Korea has promised to support the federal government of Nigeria on the deployment of the fifth generation network, which is the 5G, early next year, and they are going to be donating $13 million to commence the second phase of capacity building through the Korea International Cooperation Agency. They had already given 8.5 million, which has been spent on the first phase of the program, government e-program, which included capacity building, establishing digital training centers in schools and cities of Nigeria, and supporting e-government infrastructures. So the Korean ambassador, Kim Yong-shae, is saying that Nigeria remains the focus of Korea because we have amongst the African countries, we have the largest economy and population, and they're trying to see how we can all work together for our own development.
So the federal government yesterday said that it had enrolled 924,590 out-of-school children into school under its Better Education Service Delivery for All, BESTA. So BESTA is a $611 million World Bank project, and its focus is to increase equitable access to out-of-school children in 17 states here in Nigeria. And so far, since its inception, they have reduced the number of out-of-school children. When we used to have in 2018 over 10 million, we have a little over 9 million right now. So they're doing a good job, and government and all the stakeholders are commending them. And also, we have the NSSEC, which is the National Senior Secondary Education Commission, and also they're working hand in hand to just make sure that we have more children get access to education, especially the problem is highest in the north, as we know. Yes.
So the president, while speaking to Blinken yesterday, as the U.S. Secretary of State, was telling him that he has nothing to worry about, that the federal government will follow and implement the recommendations by the state government. So he said they would not interfere in the panel report, that's the hashtag NSAS panel report, and that they're waiting for the state government to provide their recommendations. So in a nutshell, everybody's waiting for this white paper. So by God's grace, Abba Allah will meet this white paper, and then we'll take it from there. Moving on now to the Punch. Few marketers predict 170 naira per litre, claim supply drop, and NNPC disagrees. ASU may withdraw strike threat, but Jabiamila others intervene. And prophet rapes 8-month-old pregnant lady during private deliverance. This was a very, very sad story. I think it happened in Oyo State. There was a young pastor. He came to the community that I'm a prophet. I mean, I don't understand. He just came and they accepted him as a prophet. So while he was doing one of his sessions, he now spotted a 22-year-old pregnant lady, and I told her to come aside that he has a message for her. So of course she went in with him, and then he raped her. 8-month-old woman.
Pregnant woman.
Pregnant woman. Obviously, he was caught and he has confessed and is now begging for mercy.
Hope it's not for ritual purposes.
Exactly. It looks suspicious.
It's quite suspicious.
Because in the southwestern custom, you don't sleep with a woman that is pregnant for someone else. It has serious implications.
It might actually be ritual purposes. I didn't even think about that. That's interesting. Okay, the major headline, who has that story?
Yes, I do. So the dealers under the aegis of Independent Petroleum Marketers Association are saying, that pump price of petrol may go up from 162, 165 naira per litre to 170, especially during the festive season. That's because they're also predicting depot prices are going to increase from 159 naira per litre to 165. So the reasons why this is likely to happen is the state supply is low. Many tank farms and depot actually do not have petrol, in storage. But NNPC is disagreeing with them, says we have enough to carry us through the festive season. Then they also said that there are charges that are meant to be made, and those charges are paid in dollars, even though they had an agreement with NNPC that these charges should be made in naira. That has still not been implemented, and that affects prices. And also the cost of, keeping the product at the depot too is quite high. So all these things, affect the final price, the retail prices that we
I want to believe that NNPC is already doing something about this, because for the past 1 week now, we've seen tankers loading all the way to Kirikiri and those all the way to Ijegu, even though the roads are under construction. So let's hope that in a week we'll see.
Yes, so, yes, we know that ASU has given the federal government 3 weeks ultimatum to sort out their grievances, or else they'll go back to strike. So the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, organized a tripartite meeting between the Minister of Finance, members from ASU, and people from the federal government representing. And he's saying that this is not the time to keep going on strike. Strike should be used as, when every other thing fails, every other, plans to have a conversation fails, then you resort to strike, because we can't keep stopping the academic session of students in the bid to solve this problem. So the Minister of Finance is promising that the money that is meant to be paid will be disbursed before the end of the week, that's before the end of the ultimatum, and they will get their money. They are also looking at, verifying the UTAS platform for payment, saying that they are still sorting out some of the modalities for that, and everything will be sorted, but strike is not the way to go.
Okay, let's move on now to the Nigerian Tribune. States gets FG's 656 billion naira support. Gbajabiamila meets Buhari, says president supports direct primaries. Set up independent inquiry on the Justice Odeli's home invasion, FG. Falana tells Buhari. FG to address ASU's basic demands next week. Lagos needs $15 billion in 5 years for infrastructure, says Sanwo-Olu. Nigeria's economic grew by 4.03% in Q3, says NBS. Railway workers begin strike, cripple operations nationwide, and armed thugs attack Osun APC factional meeting. Okay,
so the 665 million naira bridge financing that the Minister of Finance talked about will be disbursed to states in the same proportion of 18.25 billion. Of course, this is to help them in the repayment plan. The bailout that was given to the governors the FEC has decided to deduct these monies from allocation, and governors were complaining that this would affect salaries and other projects in their state. So they've provided another bridge financing for a 30-year period, and they'll disburse these monies within a space of 6 months to the governors to assist them, and payment plan will be in 30 years. There will be moratorium on the interest on top of it as well. This is supposed to assist states to cope with the payment payback. I hope that they do pay back, so that we don't have another issues to deal with in 30 years' time.
Okay. Yes. So there was a roundtable and launching of deal book organized by the Office of the Sustainable Development Goals and Investment, and the Governor of Lagos State, Governor Sanwo-Olu, called on investors to optimize the advantages of the opportunities the states have to, develop the state. And they're saying that they will be needing $15 billion over the next 5 years for infrastructure, and they're calling on private organizations to partner with the Lagos State government, saying that if you compare with other states, you see that Lagos State has more of infrastructural development because they've been partnering, they've been getting foreign direct investments from even private companies and organizations, and we need to work together to ensure the well-being, the growth of thousands of, millions of people living in Lagos State.
Okay, another story. We've taken ASU already. I was going to use a story that jumped up me here. Okay, the Taraba Enlisting Service of Agro Rangers to safeguard farms. I really wanted to read that story until I forgot. Okay, let's go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll move on to the other papers. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
How to make a perfect bowl of love?
At TVC Communications, we're all about our audience. Millions of viewers, listeners, and readers every day all around Nigeria.
The unique aroma that rejuvenates your senses. The
Our TV
heartwarming
stations
deliciousness.
are among the most
And
watched
the
in Nigeria.
satisfaction that comes from every bite.
TVC
which
News
makes
is
you
our
say,
award-winning 24-hour national and
love
international
my
news
Indomie.
channel headquartered here in Lagos, broadcasting live from our custom-built, state-of-the-art news headquarters.
TVC, the top-rated family entertainment channel, is the place for fun, music, and information. With our breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria, the all-female chat show, Your View, the best soaps and dramas from Nolly, Bali, and Hollywood, music and entertainment blast, courtesy East Blast, and of course, award-winning news and current affairs. It is all here.
With news bureau and studios around the country and the ability to go live anywhere, anytime, we are first for breaking news in Nigeria. Awarded the NMMA TV Station of the Year, TVC News is the station of choice for news that is first, accurate, balanced, and reliable.
That's not a big deal.
TVC and TVC watched by over 4.5 million people in Nigeria every on terrestrial, DTH, CTT, OTT, and available to viewers in the UK on Sky TV.
Every day is Black Friday.
All of our world-class programs on TV, online, and on our app. TVC and TVC News, the best entertainment and news for Nigeria on TV and online.
And when you can't watch us, listen to us. 102.3 Max FM Lagos and 90.9 Max FM Abuja are now ranked among the most listened to radio stations in Nigeria.
Now, with over 1.5 million listeners every day, we're the people's favorite radio station. Best hit music, best on air talent. Max 102.3 hit music for Lagos and Max 90.9 hit music for Abuja. We are your home for that fun, entertainment, and hit music.
In Lagos, TVC, a leading family entertainment TV channel, has a 47% market share. But this is just the start of our journey, as we plan to add even more services to entertain and inform our ever-growing audience. Thanks for being part of the TVC communication story.
You don't wait for life. You go to meet life. It's not about how many chances you get. It's what you do with what you've got.
At TVC Communications, we're all about our audience. Millions of viewers, listeners, and readers every day all around Nigeria.
Start strong, finish strong.
Our two TV stations are among the most
Not all washing powders are the same.
TVC News is our award-winning 24-hour national and international news channel headquartered here in Lagos, broadcasting live from our custom-built, state-of-the-art news headquarters.
TVC, the top-rated family entertainment channel, is the place for fun, music, and information. With our breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria, the all-female chat show, Your View, the best soaps and dramas from Nolly, Bali, and Hollywood, music and entertainment blast, courtesy East Blast, and of course, award-winning news and current affairs. It is all here.
With news bureau and studios around the country and the ability to go live anywhere, anytime, we are first for breaking news in Nigeria.
Every newborn baby brings joy and peace to the mother, and the entrance of grandmothers to the house for Mugwo helps the new mother relax and be taken care of with plenty bags of food from the village. Osioma doesn't know what her mother has up her sleeves. She's got Sam
and available to viewers in the UK.
You don't need all the bags. It takes 2 minutes to prepare, easy to make, it's smooth to swallow, odorless, and so filling with
the best entertainment and
Sam Vita, food for healthy living.
And when you can't watch us, listen to us. 102.3 Max FM Lagos and 90.
All right, we're still reviewing the papers. I think we have one more story in
So, yeah,
Paraguay.
so from Taraba State, the Commissioner for Agriculture, Dr. David Kasa, the government had enlisted the services of agro rangers from the.
All right, we're still reviewing the papers. I think we have one more story in Taraba.
So from Taraba State, the Commissioner for Agriculture, Dr. David Kasa, was saying that on Thursday, the government had enlisted the services of agro rangers from the NSCDC to help safeguard farms during the harvest season. It says that the crop season has been very successful this year, especially for rice and cassava. And this was made possible by the FADAMA and International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD interventions. So they are going to make sure that people are able to go to their farms and get these crops. We know how insecurity has affected really the distribution and the supply chain of agriculture. So I guess this will move in the right direction. And we we hope that just knowing that will put all these bandits at bay, for people to get to their farms and
okay.
harvest.
Report. I'm waiting for now to Daily Sun. Bandits now use radio frequency walkie-talkie.
65 Nigeria's monuments.
Hashtag
World Heritage
NSAS report. I'm waiting for Sanwo-Olu and other governors says Buhari. 65 Nigeria's monuments qualify for World Heritage sites. FG excited over delisting Nigeria from religious violators record. Bill to move CCT from the executive list to judiciary passes second reading. Commuter stranded as railway workers short train services nationwide. And Kanu alleges inhuman treatment in detention. Okay, which story are we taking?
65 Nigerian monuments are qualified for the World Heritage site, according to the Director General of the National Commission for Museums and Monuments, Professor Albert Jani, who is at the UNESCO World Heritage, UNESCO 41st UNESCO General Conference in Paris with our Minister for Information, was talking about the World Heritage sites that we have, saying that only 2 have been, listed as World Heritage sites in Nigeria, and that is the Osogbo site where the festival takes place, and then one in Adamawa. But the Obi of Onitsha used the same vein to talk about the Zik mausoleum in Onitsha that was, supposedly supposed to keep the memory of the first president of the country, the Wole of Onitsha, in place. He says that although the Ministry for Works and Housing have established a presidential committee for the management of that place, but it looks totally abandoned, it looks far from what it is. And if we are saying that we want to want other sites enlisted as World Heritage sites, we should first of all start with the maintenance and management of the ones that we have existing already.
All right, so one of our lawmakers, federal lawmakers, Solomon Bob from River State, PDP, has sponsored a bill to move the Code of Conduct Tribunal from the executive arm of government to the judiciary. According to him, the executive, as a democracy, the executive shouldn't be in charge of these kind of these trials, because Code of Conduct, as you know, is supposed to legislate over issues concerning conduct and public workers. Yes, so they're saying that it shouldn't be under the purview of the executive, and this bill has passed the second reading, and we're hoping that it might become law, so they'll then move them under the judiciary. It should be separate.
Also, the major headline of the nation. The cutting off of network in certain areas in the north supposedly produced some results, but the bandits have reacted, according to that report, by using walkie-talkie, so they can then talk to themselves directly. So if they found an alternative, I hope we're 10 steps ahead of them and doing the same thing. Either we open up the networks and then we start to do.
Okay, so I wanted to take that story you just took now. So in addition to that, that containment order, which was to help fight insecurity, is the fact that the GSM facilities were restricted. They, condoned off some roads, so bandits were not supposed to be able to, take those roads. Yes, they were not allowed to sell PMS to them. So what they now found is that these bandits get into the villages, kidnap people, and force them to give them PMS. So they come into a compound and hold you and ask you to go and get PMS for them. Petrol, yes. Petrol for them, and that's what's been happening. But the government, that's the SSG, is saying that they're finding ways to, curb the issues. They are still going to be reviewing the containment order, saying that those people have found a way to circumvent it. Maybe they will come up with new modalities to fight insecurity.
I've got more stories. So thousands of passengers yesterday were stranded at our very new railway station because the workers went on a 3-day warning strike, and really that they're complaining about their non-payment of salaries, no provision of accommodation for them, their allowances haven't been paid. They says that management has not shown any commitment towards their welfare. They spoke to the NUR Secretary General, and he says that it's only in Nigeria you find a train driver driving something worth billions of naira and yet goes home with 26,000 naira. And that this is the first time that their strike is a peaceful strike. There's no violence, they're not destroying anything, but they just want to come together as one so that government can hear them demand for their right.
Okay, moving on now to Vanguard. NSAS, FG waiting for panel reports from the state, says Buhari. And that's still not taken. PDP kicks as APC backs Akeredolu over Son's appointment as DG. Detainees interacting with IPOB leader in custody, being punished, Kanu's lawyers allege. Badagry collapse, owner converted old bungalow to story building, says neighbors. Releasing Nigeria from religious freedom blacklist excites federal government, says Lai Mohammed. Buhari believes in direct primaries, says Bajabia Mila. And strike, FG promises to address ASU's demands in 7 days. Yoruba Nation, FG wants to blackmail me, says Akintoye. Okay, story are we taking?
Badagry collapse building. This building that collapsed in Magbon, Badagry, was built, according to the Vanguard, when they visited the site, was built on a swampy area. It used to be a bungalow, and then the landlord got wise and greedy and decided to make it a story building, probably to earn more money. Yes. But the builders, while they were working on site, the building collapsed on them. Now, the account of those survivors is what is even more painful. Okay. In the report, they said that one Malaji Abdullah and one Ifeanyi were willing to speak. They were in a private hospital that the report had already, not only, according to Alaji Abdul, not only did the report that first of all came out carry a different building from the one that collapsed, they also said that they'll be taken to the Badagry General Hospital for x-rays, whereas they are still waiting for the LCDA chairman to show up to see them in the private hospital where they are being held and taken to the General Hospital for that x-ray. They were first of all taken while bleeding and wounded to the police station. What? That was the response that they first of all got. They were taken to the police station, and it was, he said, I was bleeding from my head. Nobody built the house, to collapse, intending to kill people. But this was our fate. But the response was to take to police station before hospital. So they had to go find their way to a private hospital where they are being kept. And till the time of the report, the LCDA chairman had not come. And they're waiting, they're saying until he comes, they will move them to General Hospital to do the right response to them. We treated Ikoyi differently. Yeah, two different responses. It's not in Cotonou. I don't understand.
Okay, another story we've not taken? Yeah, you have the listening story. You want to take that? I didn't read the story. Okay, so let's take another.
Okay, there wasn't much. Just to say that, I think in 2020 we have been put on a list of countries who didn't show tolerance to freedom of, people to practice their religion. And now the United States has, revised that and taken us off that list. And the Minister for Information was like, of course, we are known to be a country that allows for people to practice their religion, freely anyway. So this is much more a true reflection of what we do in Nigeria.
Okay, final paper today is Guardian. This final story we've not taken. Ooh, Professor Andu Wu with Ebony Life Group CEO Mo Abudu, Professor Fengu at the Harvard Business School. Congratulations to her. Buhari signs climate change AMCON amends bills into law. Insecurity, lower oil production, slow economic growth in Q3. Let's find another story. Panic in Imo as states records 38 COVID-19 cases in 1 day. Harvard Business School to teach case study on Ebony life. And 145 looted Benin artifacts in Pitt Rivers Museum, says Oxford University. Okay.
Are we teaching that in our Nigerian universities? We're teaching that now.
Yeah. I know that in my own school, Atlantic University, we use Ebony Life as a case study. We use the work that they've done. They are one of the case studies we use amongst others. So, I think the story is worth looking at, and our business models, how she started, what her sustainer strategy is. Sustainable strategy.
This is our local story. We should own it, and I hope that our schools are also adopting this as well.
Atlantic is also a private. Talking about federal and state universities, they studied Fela in their music school.
That's the question.
They are studying Fela in the London School of Arts.
They're also studying the Igbo business model.
Yes. In the US. Yes. They made the papers, but
we are very good at exporting our best.
Our ASU is they are frustrated. Government does not have time for them.
Today is not there. Today, we're not not talking about that. Please,
I'm just saying.
On that note, that's all.
Please, on that note, thank you so much. This has helped the newspaper review immensely. So thank you again. Yes,
right? I know, and it fits Mariam. Mariam is very she this kind of thing. So you see how it just fits you. I think this is for you. Me, I'm still trying to see how I can go around it, but it's all good. It just fits you perfect. All right, let's go on a break. Oh, I forgot to say I'm styled by my mom. Yes. Oh, beautiful. You like it? Yeah. Every Friday now, I'm going to Ramba because there's so many, there's plenty. And today is World International Men's Day. I just heard. How do we do it? So please, as you're playing, let's play with our men.
Okay.
World International Men's Day. Let's find something. Let's go on a break. When we come back, we go on to our hot topic. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Go on to our hot topic. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back. Your view will be right back.
Are you a young woman or man with the competence, capacity, and character to run for office? Are you between the ages of 25
At
and
TVC
40
Communications,
from the
we're
Southwest
all
and
about
intending to
our
run for
audience.
office at the
Millions of viewers,
2023
listeners,
elections?
and readers
Then
every
the
day
Convergence
all around
3.0
Nigeria.
is for you. The Convergence 3.0 is the largest gathering of young
Our
aspirants
two TV
who want to
stations
win
are
elections
among
in
the
the
most
Southwest.
watched in
It will be
Nigeria.
packed with sessions by experts and experienced
TVC
politicians.
News is our award-winning 24-hour national and international news channel headquartered here in Lagos, broadcasting live from our custom-built, state-of-the-art news headquarters.
TVC, the top-rated family entertainment channel, is the place for fun, music, and information. With our breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria, the all-female chat show, Your View, the best soaps and dramas from Nolly, Bali, and Hollywood, music and entertainment blast, courtesy E-Flash, and of course, award-winning news and current affairs. It is all here.
With news bureau and studios around the country and the ability to go live anywhere.
Find your home this Christmas with as low as 50,000 naira and spread your payment up to 24 months. This incredible offer comes with 20% discount on outright payment and gifts like hampers, bags of rice, goats, chicken, vegetable oil, and appliances. Find your home in our wide range of secured and developed locations. That's not all. You get a ticket to roll out end-of-year party. What a way to find your home this Christmas.
Growing your small business from where it is to where you want it to be requires all the support you can get. With GrowBiz from Keystone Bank, you have it all to unlock your business potentials. Open a GrowBiz account and receive business and financial advisory to give your business the edge to always succeed in the marketplace. Enjoy the free access to the MSME Academy, which helps your capacity to grow your business. Business loans with attractive interest rates to fund your business. Maintaining your GrowBiz account comes at no cost at all. You have the business and our support. Sign on to the GrowBiz account on KeystoneBankNG.com and get the support your business needs to grow. Keystone Bank, we grow together.
We are your home for that fun, entertainment, and good music.
In Lagos, TVC, our leading family entertainment TV channel, has a 47% market share. But this is just the start of our journey. We plan to add even more services to entertain and inform our ever-growing. Thanks for being part of the TVC Communications story.
That's why moms want to be Dettol Sure.
We are Dettol Sure.
You know, everything in life has a recipe.
Really?
Yes, dear.
At TVC Communications, we're all about our audience. Millions of viewers, listeners, and readers every day all around Nigeria.
Our two TV stations are among the most watched in Nigeria. TVC News is our award-winning 24-hour national and international news channel headquartered here in Lagos, broadcasting live from our custom-built, state-of-the-art news headquarters.
TVC, the top-rated family entertainment channel, is the place for fun, music, and information. With our breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria, the all-female chat show, Your View, the best soaps and dramas from Nolly, Bali, and Hollywood, music and entertainment blast, courtesy E-Flash, and of course, award-winning news and current affairs. It is all here.
With news bureau and studios around the country and the ability to go live anywhere, anytime, we are first for breaking news in Nigeria. Awarded the NMMA TV Station of the Year, TVC News is the station of choice for news that is best, accurate, balanced, and reliable.
Give your kids winning energy. Milo Active Go.
Over 4.5 million
with the goodness of malts, milk, and cocoa helps them make the most of every day. Milo, the energy to go further.
Watch all of our world-class programs on TV, online, and on our app. TVC and TVC, the best entertainment and news for Nigeria, on TV and online.
And when you can't watch us, listen to us. 102.3 Max FM Lagos, 90.9 Max FM Abuja are now ranked among the most listened to radio stations in Nigeria.
Now, with over 1.5 million listeners every day, we're the people's favorite radio station. Best hit music, best on airtime. Max 102.3 hit music for Lagos and Max 90.9 hit music for Abuja. We are your home for that fun, entertainment, and hit music.
In Lagos, TVC, our leading family entertainment TV channel, has a 47% market share. But this is just the start of our journey as we plan to add even more services to entertain and inform our ever-growing audience. Thanks for being part of the TVC communication.
Thanks for staying with us. So this is our sponsored segment for Rural Properties. As usual, welcome to the show. We have with us Halima Oladipo. She's here to talk about find your home this Christmas at Rural Properties. As we say, neither the ladies of your view or TVC are stakeholders of Rural Properties, but they are our guests today to come and talk. It's a sponsored segment. Welcome to the show, madam. It's good to have you. No, because they start calling me as let me get property. But it's good to have you on the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So tell us about Rural Properties offered this Christmas.
Okay, good morning, viewers. Before I talk about Rural Properties, I have a question for you listening to me this morning. After this whole year of hard work and everything that's been happening, don't you think you deserve a gift by the end of the year?
Oh, sure.
Sure, everybody does. Don't you think freedom is something you can gift to yourself?
Freedom?
Yes. Freedom. Freedom from wahala, palava, landlord, and the likes. My name is Halima Oladipo from Roland Properties and Allied Services Limited. Roland Properties is about integrity. In fact, integrity is one of our core values, and we ensure we deliver at all times to all our clients every single time. And that's why I think the last time I was here, I mentioned a location going on in October, and it was really fantastic. Everybody that came sure enjoyed their sales, and everybody was excited to see their plots of land. And come this December, we will be having another allocation at Ekpe. Rural Properties is about helping people through their journey of being landowners, irrespective of who you are. We accommodate everybody. Trust me, there is a package for every single person. That is who Roland is. So we help people through their journey of being landowners, being landlords within Lagos, Ibadan, Ogun State. And this morning I want to share with us the Christmas promo. So we are giving out up to 40% discount this Christmas so that everybody can partake in being a landowner.
You say that again.
Up to 40% discount. I say it again and again. So we can get up to 40% when you purchase on outright basis from any of our estates at Silvergate. That's a new estate, and at Greenfield Estate. Silvergate Estate is at Ibejuleki, just after the Dangote refinery, and we have Greenfield Estate at Kobakbe. Both of these estates, you get up to 40% discount on outright payment, and this also comes with gift items. Of course, you get bags of rice, you get goats, you get chicken, all the edibles to enjoy your Christmas. Discount.
Only send discount and then bags of rice.
So it's only if you're paying outright.
No, even if you're doing installments, you still get these edibles. You get the freebies. It comes with every package.
No, how about installments? You still get the 40% discount?
I know, definitely not. Definitely. But even if you are doing installment, there's still discount for you. We have 20%, we have 10, we have 5, we have 15. So it varies.
So what's the amount that must be done as initial deposit, so that in case you're thinking, what should you look for your initial deposit?
Okay, like I said, we try to accommodate everybody, irrespective of who you are, your income level. We accommodate everybody. As low as 50,000 naira, you can be on your way to being a landowner. With as low as 50,000 naira.
I'm interested in the Christmas party. I want a party.
Yeah.
So how do I qualify for that?
So when you purchase land this season, with as low as 50,000 naira, you get a ticket to our rollout end of the year party, which is going to be happening in December. You know, the likes of the sound of party gives us this kind of excitement.
But also, I think you're doing, you have inspection days for different estates.
Yeah, sure. We have inspection on Tuesdays, on Wednesdays, on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Inspection 5 times a week: Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, so that everybody can have a chance. And we always encourage people to always come for inspection. You don't need to pay a dime to Rollout Properties before you come for inspection. Come see these spaces. Then when you are satisfied, then you can make your payment.
Do you provide transportation to this place?
Free of charge. We take you there and we bring you back to and fro. It's completely free, and we even offer refreshments.
So when you say you should pay for fuel?
No, you don't. You go free and you even get refreshed on your way.
Where is your office? Because some people always wonder, like, all these property owners, they can't find their office in one corner, in one place that you don't know where they are.
Definitely not. Okay, we have 4 branches presently. We have one at Ibadan, at Oluyole Extension, Ibadan. We have one at Salolo, that's along Lagos Abeokuta Express, and our head office is at number 6 Ajayi Aino Street, Ifakogbagada, opposite Deeper Life Church. And we have an office at plot 4, block 2B, Fatai Arabia Care Street, off Admiralty Way, Lekki Phase 1.
So these estates now that people can get 40%, a whole 40%, does it have the right papers? What papers?
Definitely. In fact, we have documents ranging from receipts. We give you all your documents ranging from receipts to the C of O. So all properties have documents available.
Okay, all right. So, is there any other final words? Any final words? Any other packages for us so that we can know as we wrap up?
Okay, definitely we have other properties aside from the Silver Gate and the Greenfield Estate at Kobakwe. We have estates at Freedom City, Splendor, and Bejuleki. Just before the Dangote refinery, we have estates at Shimawa, we have at Ibadan, we have at Ikorodu, we have at Ekpe, we have at E4, and we have at Kobakwe. And with as low as 50,000 naira, you're already on your way to being a landowner. And then it's going to be a smooth journey for you, because we've made it so convenient that you can pay up to 24 months for installments. So don't think it's only people that are paying on outright basis that can be a landowner. No, with as low as 50,000 naira, you can start and spread your payments for 24 months. And when you do outright payment, you get up to 40% discount on outright payments.
All right, so as we wrap up, could you give us the phone numbers and email and Instagram handle so that people who are interested can find you?
Okay, so if you want to have more inquiries about Rollout Properties and what offers are available for you, you can call any of the phone numbers displaying on the screen right now. You can reach us via our website, www.rolloutproperties.com. You can visit our Instagram page at Rollout Properties Ltd. You can send an email to us, info@rolloutproperties.com. And both numbers are active on WhatsApp. If you don't want to call, you can always reach out via WhatsApp or even text messages. Our website, www.rolloutproperties.com.
Okay, thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
All right, that is all we can take. You've heard it from Rollout Properties. If you're interested, you go find them. We're going to break now. When we come back, because our hot topic of the day. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Our new toothpaste, Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection.
Why are we changing our toothpaste?
Because with Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, I can be sure your teeth are cavity-free.
When you brush daily with Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection, its expert formula locks natural calcium in our teeth and helps protect them from cavity. Colgate is the world's most chosen toothpaste.
Colgate locks calcium in
TVC News is our award-winning 24-hour national and international news channel headquartered here in Lagos, broadcasting live from our custom-built, state-of-the-art news headquarters. TVC, the top-rated
I am always thinking about your well-being, so when I learned that 7 out of 10 children in Nigeria are iron deficient and this slows their growth, affects learning, and can cause anemia, I got worried. Mom is right. 1 sachet of Cerelac Junior with Iron Plus a day provides 50% of your child's daily iron need to support proper growth and learning. That's really assuring. Cerelac Junior with Iron Plus. It's all good, Mom.
Awarded the NMMA TV station
Nivea Black and White deodorant protects me and my favorite outfits. That's why I feel confident and free. With 5-in-1 anti-formula, I stay fresh and protected for 48 hours. And my clothes stay stain-free. Nivea Black and White anti-stain deodorant. Try it. Nivea's 5-in-1 anti-action formula and 48-hour protection is also available for men.
The best entertainment.
Once upon a time, an idea was born. It grew into one institution with a master plan. Since 1989, IBTC has evolved to become Stanbic IBTC, setting the base as one of the first holding companies in Nigeria. Over the years, we've expanded beyond banking to owning formidable business subsidiaries across 10 industries, all backed up with AAA Fitch rating. With over 4,000 employees, our presence across the country is further strengthened by our efficient network of digital channels. Our dedication to the Nigerian dream has granted us recognition 44 times by 18 awarding bodies in 6 sectors. We are proud to be champions of exponential trade finance through our partnership with the largest bank in the world, facilitated across 22 sectors. Nigeria is our home, and we are committed to driving her growth. So whatever your dream is, we believe it can be.
Heartburn and indigestion? Try Gestede. My recommendation for the past 26 years, Gestede. Reliable remedy for heartburn, indigestion, flatulence, and acidity.
Thanks for staying with us. So yesterday, all the celebrities, anybody do anything, they just shut down the whole internet. So yesterday, Nigeria stood still for Kwam 1. Many others. He was getting married to, I'm told, his 4th or so wife, out of many others. So, I mean, that's what they said. I don't know, confirm. But what we have is that he has this fine new bride that came yesterday, Eja Toto. The tear rubber. I don't know if tear rubber. Cha. Fine. Anyways, so the whole of the internet was just watching me, oh God. And we were just thinking to ourselves, okay, so now that this new one has come, the existing wives that they put house, how do they accept this new person? What will be the situation in the house? How somebody said they want soon. What does shift mean? Shift to where? How do you shift when there's a lot of pomp and pageantry over this new bride, and you as the existing person, what do you do? So we need understanding. For those of us that we don't understand, we need understanding. So please call us on 081-270-53687, 091-390-7948. Let us know, educate Nigerians in this kind of situation where a man confidently, boldly marries a new wife when he has existing wives. Yes, the polygamist, they will say he is. How do the others function with this situation? I would like to hear from you. But I actually have an uncle who's also a polygamist, Uncle Waidi Fuja. And my producer is going to call him on the phone. So we'll hear his own perspective while we're trying to link up with him. But what are your thoughts on this? So if you are the first, second wife, okay, I'm told that my uncle is on the line. Okay. Daddy, good morning, sir. Hello, sir.
You talk to me directly.
Good morning.
You reduce the TV so that you talk to me directly.
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
I'm very well, sir. So, sir, I told my producers that you're a polygamist. Please reduce your TV.
Thank you. I told my producers you're a polygamist. And,
thank you. I told my producers you're a polygamist. And yesterday, Kwamwon married his another wife, his latest wife. And we just need some wisdom from you, How do you manage a polygamous home? Let me start with that question.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Go ahead, sir.
I want to thank you very much.
Go ahead, sir.
I want to thank you very much for the honor.
Yes, sir.
The polygamous, nobody plans to be a polygamist. Nobody plans to be a polygamist.
Yes.
Nobody plans to be a polygamist. It happens.
Yes.
And when it happens, it's for you to happen. And when it happens, it's for you to know. When it happens, it's for you to know how to cope with it. When it happens, it's for you to know how to cope with it. Like in my own case, I did not plan it. But what I've learned all along is very, very simple. Because I know you don't have much time.
Yes. Go ahead.
You listen to yourself. I think that's.
You listen to yourself. I think that's.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Don't listen to me on TV. Listen to me on the phone because there's a delay on TV. Please go ahead.
I might have to cut the line right now. Okay, so
I might have to cut the line right now.
Okay, so call him back.
So maybe we'll call him back. But the point is, everybody's saying your existing wives will have to shift and shift. How do you think?
We have to love them. You have to love women. To understand them is not possible. So when you try to love them, do what they like, listen to them, chill with them, do whatever they want you to do. But when it comes to a lot of women around you, you have to be fair. You have to be just. And you have to make sure that you fear God, particularly what you do with them. Some women cannot stand it. Some women are naturally not a one-man wife. They need their husband to have plenty wives. Like now, I have plenty. Because it happened to me. I have school. Then when I was in school, when I left high school, when I graduated, all this. But the cocoa there is just that you have to be fair and be good to them. And don't try to understand the woman.
Don't try.
You cannot understand them. Just make sure you love them. Do what is appropriate for them. That is the way I do it. And I don't think I have a problem. Don't think too much about how to satisfy you. The little you have, make sure they know what you have and give them what you have. They will not complain. Women are very, very reasonable. These men that hide their I don't have much money. I think I have done. I don't have much money. But because I'm very, very straight, open and direct with them, they know me. And I take care of them to my image. They enjoy me.
Okay, let me get a few questions in for you, sir.
That go to nightclubs.
Alaji, let me get a few questions in for you, sir. Go ahead, Mariam.
Sir, please, could you help tell us what happens when you're about to get in a latest addition? How do you prepare the ones at home? What happens? How long before that addition comes in do you tell them that the person is coming?
Our father does not hide their other wives when they are coming in. I will tell my wife, I have another woman outside. And if she likes it, she will be annoyed, she will move out, she will do that. But in a small town, she will realize that this is this man, he has told me. And they will take. If they don't take it, they will come back and beg again.
So, Alaji, let me ask you, because you're my own family, I can ask you this question. How do you manage scheduling the other room matters? What do you do? Is it like, okay, you're on Monday, then there are Tuesday, Wednesday. How do you schedule other room?
The point is that it is not easy to live with women under the same roof. If they are going to be polygamous, you have to be able to accommodate them. Or if, like myself, who don't have money, I marry people that have money so that I can spend time with them. And the one in the house don't tell them lies. Let them know where you stand. stand and appreciate you. That is women for you. They are not like that. The women are very, very straightforward. It is when you try to play games that they get annoyed. That is it for you. I don't know.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I think we're good. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts on this. All right, so
he has broken it down.
So we've heard from Alaji Maidi, his experience as a polygamist. He was telling me, okay, I have like 7 of them. Some in UK, London, everything.
I know, Morayo. Back in the days, in the olden days, a man will marry several wives, and all the wives will take care of themselves. They will be working, they will have their farmlands. When they have their children, the children will work. So the man is not particularly bothered about what they would eat, because the women were independent and they could take care. So the little he gets, however he gets it, he will just try as much as possible to share it equally amongst them. But they are able to take care of themselves. I think that's just the, the model that works. And he has explained to us that you have to be fair. If you are seen to be fair and just, it's easy to handle those women. But the question, and open, yes. But the question now is, I know that before a new wife comes in, back in the days, it's even the older wives that will pick the wife that will help the man pick the wife that is coming in. So they're already prepared. They know now, our culture permits it. So they are prepared in their hearts that somebody can come after me. And then when the person now comes, you see how they pamper the person, because you are trying to also make your husband feel that you are okay with what is happening. It's your happiness I'm after. So you don't show jealousy and they will just shift you to one corner. So you show love.
They show jealousy.
Can we start talking about new days today?
I'm just giving you a background. Okay. So people who are getting into polygamy these days are going to be using the old model, because these days is not polygamy. We don't have that.
This one's new polygamous model knows that there are people in the house. So the people in the house now, what would they do to receive her?
Disadvantage if she says she doesn't know.
Exactly.
Because some women will come in and say, you see, I don't want to meet them. I don't want to live with them. You see those things, that all the things you are denying, you are just setting yourself up. My own maternal grandmother didn't have a son early, so she married a new wife for my grandfather. Allah bless his soul. And I grew up meeting her, dealing with that. They all survived him. They still live together in the same house. My grandmother, my paternal grandmother, is a third wife. She met competition, stiff one, because women will bring their own behavior. She was an orphan, and so she didn't have the advantage of going back home to tell someone to support. And it was really tough for her, because she had to have her own farmland still and all of that. So my father grew up quick to help.
Okay, let me go on a break. When we come back, we'll open the phone lines and take some messages. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Are you a young woman or man with the competence, capacity, and character to run for office?
TVC Communications, we're all about our audience, millions of viewers, listeners, and readers every day all around Nigeria.
Then the Convergence 3.0 is for you. The Convergence 3.0 is the largest gathering of young aspirants who want to win elections in the Southwest. It will be packed with sessions by experts and experienced politicians to build the capacity of young aspirants to not just win issue-based campaigns, but to also win the elections. The Convergence 3.0 will be held on December 9th and 10th in Lagos State. For more information and to register, visit www.theconvergence.ng. Registration for the Convergence 3.0 is open until 30th November. The Convergence is powered by Young Africa and the No Too Young to Run movement, and supported by the UK Foreign Commonwealth Development Office.
Around the country and the ability to go live anywhere, anytime. We are first for breaking news.
As a business owner, there is no such thing as work-life balance. You are constantly working, even when you shouldn't.
For news that is first, accurate, balanced, and reliable.
Yes, you do. And Jobberman can help you find the perfect fit so your business can grow bigger and better. Jobberman is the recruitment partner you need to take your business to the next level. Go to www.jobberman.com/employer/hire-better today.
On our app, TVC and TVC News, the best entertainment and news for Nigeria, on TV and online.
And when you can't watch us, listen to us. 102.3 Max FM Lagos and 90.9 Max FM Abuja are now ranked among the most listened to radio stations in Nigeria.
Now, with over 1.5 million listeners every day, we're the people's favorite radio station. Best hit music, best on airtime. Max 102.3 hit music for Lagos and Max 90.9 hit music for Abuja. We are your home for that fun, entertainment, and hit music.
In Lagos, TVC, our leading family entertainment TV channel, has a 47% market share. But this is just the start of our journey as we plan to add even more services to entertain and inform our ever-growing audience. Thanks for being part of the TVC Communications team.
Mommy is ready to receive me a bundle of joy. Mommy is making my home cleaner and safer. We are Dettol.
Illnesses can happen at home too. That's why Dettol and me together will make my baby's home safe and to protect from up to 100 illness-causing germs. That's why moms want to be Dettol. Dettol Sure.
We are Dettol Sure.
TVC News is our award-winning 24-hour national and international news channel headquartered here in Lagos, broadcasting live from our custom-built, state-of-the-art news headquarters.
TVC, the top-rated family entertainment channel, is the place
Give
for
your
fun,
kids
music,
winning
and
energy.
information.
Milo
With our
Active
breakfast
Go.
show, Wake Up Nigeria,
With the
all
goodness of
female
malt,
cast show,
milk,
your
and
views,
cocoa
the best shows,
helps them make the
dramas
most of
from Nollywood,
every day.
Bollywood, and Hollywood,
Milo,
music and
the
entertainment,
energy to go further.
and of course, award-winning news and current affairs. It is all here.
With niche bureau and studios around the country and the ability to go live anywhere, anytime, we are first for breaking news
for sensational cleaning and
awarded
freshness
the
that
NMMA
lasts.
TV Station of the Year. TVC News is the station of choice for news
Sunlight
that is
2-in-1,
accurate,
sensational
balanced,
cleaning
and
with
reliable.
burst after
Every
burst
time.
of freshness.
TVC and TVC is watched by over
Introducing
4.5 million
Sunlight
people
with
in Nigeria
luxurious oud
every day
fragrance.
on terrestrial, DTH, DTT, OTT, and available to viewers in the UK on Sky TV. Watch all of our world-class programs on TV, online, and on our app. TVC and TVC, the best entertainment and news for Nigeria, on TV and online.
And when you can't watch us, listen to us. 102.3 Max FM Lagos and 90.9 Max FM Abuja are now ranked among the most listened to radio.
Thanks for staying with us. So it's Friday, Celebrity Gist Day, and we just like to gist about celebrities today. So today it's Kwamwon. Broke the internet yesterday, and we just thought, let us discuss this matter. So if you are the first or second one, now we don't know nothing about his first, second, third, or fourth wife. We're just hearing public gist and all that. But if I were one of these wives, and I saw and this new big, see how fine this woman is, tall. She looks like her presence last one intimidating. You know, she comes in and see all the support, the friends, the family, and all these nice and pump around her entrance. Me that I'm in the house, how will I feel? I don't understand. Me, I need help. How would I even start a conversation? Would I even be able to enter the kitchen again? What will I do when I see the celebration to bring this woman into my house?
I think you accept it because you too, you must have enjoyed that.
At my
You
time.
know, yeah,
Because
during
right,
your
okay.
time.
So it's her time.
Yes, it's her time. Turn by turn. Oh God, that I'm saying it is weird. Anyway, so it's her turn, and I guess if I lived in that sort of situation, I will switch off a lot of things. I would just know I'm here for give birth, stay. You know, that's it. I'm not going to entertain any form of emotions or romance. Never, because for me, I feel that is recipe for disaster. So I know that this is why I'm here. This is my corner and this is my lane. I'll be polite to everybody and I'll face my front.
Let me take Etsu's call. Welcome to Nima. Etsu, are you there? Thanks for calling.
Hello, Etsu.
Hello, Etsu.
You're live.
You're live.
I think we're having connection.
I think we're having connection issues. Yes, Nima, help us
Okay,
out.
so let's not forget that Kwawan recently became the Mayego of Yoruba land, and that title is very traditional. So, for traditional titles from where I come and what I know, comes with a new bride, something to launch it. Oh, yes. So this is because when my king became king, he used to be a monogamist, stayed in the UK and all of those things. And when he became king, as soon as he became king, they waited for 2 years. Another king now wondered, they did not now brought his daughter. You have to have a new wife for this. So the Igbo wife.
So this is your own interpretation. Doesn't mean that's what happened.
No, just anybody can rebut that. I'm waiting for callers to rebut, but that's usual. So, and of course, she's supposed to call me. The wives at home, this should be expected. They should not be shocked at it. To make it easy for people, because me, I don't want to be emotional. Make it easy for you is to accept it. No demand that you married. You cannot marry a Mayego and want to be a single wife. If it happens to you, you are the luckiest woman on earth. It is rare. You are an Oba. But
I married you before you became my ego. Now you have
the only had one wife for so long. But since he married, we've recently heard of a new wife.
Yeah.
One
Traditional.
Yes, now only has a new wife.
On top of Naomi.
Yes.
No. Where did you get that from?
You people are not online. I'll quickly find at the last traditional festival of the
It's only Naomi.
I say she was a...
I'm telling you that it's not correct.
Okay, don't worry.
It's not correct.
It's not correct.
Has one wife.
Yeah. It's not correct.
Yeah, it's not correct. Let me go take this call. I think I have Joshua. Joshua, are you there? Joshua, are you there? I think we're having phone issues. Hello? Go ahead, you're live. Go ahead, please.
Okay. This is my first time of calling.
Welcome to the show.
Okay. Yes, we are in Africa. In Africa, that is our culture.
Okay.
So it depends on the man to decide, okay, I want to be with one man. You understand? Or you decide, okay, I want to marry more than one wife. You understand? When you marry more than one wife, even our forefathers, the reason why they are married more than one wife, because they will not all the wives to the farm. Everything they farm belongs to the man. They will eat from there, they will work, and the man will take care of them. You understand? As I'm talking to you, my father married 4 wives, and 4 wives live in the same compound. Wow. He built 2-bedroom flats from them. So he shares the woman every week. Once it's your turn, a week, you will go there. You are in charge of that man, my father's house, for that week.
Interesting.
Thank you for your time. Every week, you will go there. You want your 1 week over. You will go there and remove your bread, whatever, you remove it. The other one, you will go.
All right, thank you, Joshua, for I think we get the picture. But you see, going back to this Kwamon story, I don't understand. I know Kwamon has money, obviously, but how did he approach a woman like that? I understand because he seems really, really smallish, and the guy is like this. Look at her. She's very. She's like a model, like a supermodel. Like she's like a goddess.
Yes,
she's like a goddess. And you're like, hey, this small, my ego, quiet, my man. It's like, can you handle this thing you just came to carry?
Your uncle also helped us understand that sometimes you also marry women who are accomplished, right? So they can take care of themselves. And what they really need is maybe to just have your name and that association with you. Exactly. You know how marriage in Africa sort of gives a woman covering, respect. So that could be it for some women. Like, okay, I just need to have that Maegun title, Mrs. Maego on my side. I can take care of everything. I'm good.
So the title is for him alone.
I hear
the title is. If she had been married and took the title with him, maybe Maego and Olori, Maego or something.
Okay.
But as his wife now, she should have
Olori now.
Now she only.
And they'll be co-Oloris.
All of them will be co-Maego.
So I wanted to say that
somebody was saying on YouTube that he actually does not live with the wives, so they live in different places. So that's also one way, yes, to handle it. And I know my father is a polygamist. He never lived with all his wives. You marry, you come, you finish your tenure, you go, another one comes. So we're used to having that sort of thing. But I wanted us to look at the competition of, being in the same place where you have, the man has 4 wives and they're all living together. You know, this one that Miriam said she will just focus on her focus, will not work there. Because you need to find a way to still be interesting to your husband. So if you just focus on yourself, they can kick you out of the game. Everybody will be humble. Everybody will be humble enough to play. And what you're playing is to get the love and attention of your husband when it's your turn. So you'll be on your best behavior. Even if you don't like the other wives, you won't show him that you don't like the other wives. You will act like you're the one that is peaceful. I give you peace. Once you put your head on my lap, peace will follow you.
You know, to give me a return.
But you see, I want to draw your attention to the picture we just saw a moment ago. If we can get our producers to put it back, where this is the children of Kwamwan welcoming all around this new wife. I'm told that these are his children. Now, what that also suggests is that they have accepted this new bride. They don't have a choice. You know, this is more. So, as a woman, when my children are there surrounding the new wife of their father, how would you handle it? If your children, I'm just saying that your children are there. My own children, they may be alright. They now, so their daddy now has a new wife, and they all gather around her. How does
you start with your children? For polygamy, for polygamists, I remember, I cannot mention the man's name. I wanted my sister to be his polygamous third wife. He looked for his daughter, who was her namesake, to ask her out. In fact, they were engaged.
I've heard of that.
So by the time she's coming in, that's her first friend. If she doesn't understand the father, the daughter will be an intermediary. It's not news. People do things that will make it work for them. Then the competition really is in the mind. For some women, if they like, they put one in the UK, the other one in Australia. If the competition is in their mind, they will compete. Whereas for some, they'll put them in the same accommodation, and they'll just see that they've earned the sister. They will not see it differently. My grandmother used to say that the first wife of my grandfather gave her a sister. She was an orphan, but she had a mom when she came into the house because of that woman, and she sort of adopted our only surviving child when she passed. So we thought my dad had an elder brother growing up. So women have ways that they make this work. But if it isn't working, it is gladly, most times, like a 70% women issue. Where one is dressing too much. You know those kind of competition you mentioned to get the attention of your husband. You're looking to this, you're looking to that. For those polygamists that have survived, when they are going to the spa, his boss. The same thing you want to do.
Everybody will do it.
Yes. We are going to spa, we are going to this, we are going to that.
Wearing and comb. Is that not what God gave you?
So going by what Alaji just said earlier, so if you're a polygamist, you obviously have to be rich to be a polygamist, because not necessarily you have. I'm just saying, okay, for them to be happy and feel like you're teaching them fairly, you have different houses for them, or they live in different houses. So the other room matters. For example, you can put on schedule. So Monday I'm with your house, you don't know what's going on. You don't follow any sound.
But if they have different houses, they could also do monthly schedules.
Yes.
Or maybe summer, winter schedules.
Yes. So I'm here Monday.
This is Nigeria.
January I'm here. No. Next month I'm next door.
No. You need children too. That you need to see.
No, children you'll be seeing them now. I'm saying that other room care and
but that's one model. There's another model where all of you live, even if you have the money. You have a big compound.
Yes.
Everybody has their rooms.
MK Abiola had that. He had like there were I think it was bungalows, each wife, all of them, everybody. And I know
and then the children go to school together.
Yes.
There was one in my secondary school. Then the boss that brings the family. If I knew all the children,
so you need
they come together.
Have money, and you have to have money.
Even if you don't have money, if the women have money, they can take care of themselves. I also remember one time Sir Shina Peters came on our show.
Yes.
And he spoke about how he would do his best for them, and then the wives would do the rest.
Yes.
So, and it got me thinking that wouldn't that cause some sort of inequality and anger and competition amongst children? Because if your own mother has more, First of all, you may go to a better school than the rest. You may get to travel, you know. So how do you really keep that family together?
Yes, but I've seen a woman who is, you know, I think the first wives somehow are a bit more accommodating. They have a large... No, I think so. I think they have a large house. Someone like Mariah now would work well as a first wife because I know she first hand. She rejected. She has a large heart. No, I know what I'm saying. She has a very large heart. Someone said that, I don't have large heart. So you see that even when some of the women are making so much money, they find a way to balance it. Okay, my money can afford to school for my children, but I don't want to be the only one that my children goes to the school. Don't worry, let's find a middle ground. When they are traveling, they shop for everybody, even if it's their own personal money. Just make the children, because the truth is, you have, as a woman in that family, you have all the children. They belong to you. Nothing outside happens to them, they won't mention your name. So if you accept them as your own children,
like a perfect first wife. Let me
yes,
first wife.
She knows it all out. Don't try me.
So you will make a second wife.
This is where your large heart. Look at her. Look at you to have large heart.
If you need to tell another woman she can take it.
See how she was describing it.
I have lived it.
Dr. Moyo, are you there? You're live. Go ahead, please.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. You're live.
Yeah, happy weekend.
Happy weekend to you.
Yes, I'm with Nima on this one. If you marry a polygamy, just get ready that at any time it can be replaced. Like some people were throwing jabs on social media yesterday. They said her name is Rocco, so she can also be replaced at any time. So you prepare your mind that your time is just for a season. At any time you have another person coming. Then as for your children, do your best to reconcile all of them.
That's what I'm saying.
But you open your eye, you saw this man is a polygamy, you know that it cannot stop anytime soon. If you marry a celebrity musician or a politician or traditional person, just know that you are fighting a lot back to thinking that he will be a monogamy. So choose the kind of man you marry, know his mindset. Live happily and peacefully. How many years we have lived like that, fighting over everything?
Thank you very much.
That's all I have to say.
Thank you very much. There's a model like there's a polygamist that I know that I grew up with. I won't mention his name, but in that house, in the compound, he had quite a few flats for all his wives. Now, what he did for the children to ensure there is uniformity, everything concerning they had the same lesson teacher. A bus takes all of them to school together. All the children come out from your flat, enter the same bus, takes you to school, come back, you go to the same lesson. They have he hired chef that have the same food schedule for everybody. So if you're eating toast this morning, your house, so it's like living in dormitory. Yeah, same toast. Everybody eating breakfast. Same, you know, he uniformed. He made it it was uniform, so that nobody felt that one side is being favored
left behind.
Holidays they did together. Paid for everybody to travel together. So he had the money to do. So it goes back to, can a poor man be a polygamist? That is the question.
Yes.
How?
If one wife, like one I saw, one wife had a cafeteria, what they call Mama Put. She was a cook. So nobody else cooked in that marriage. Then there's also one where the senior wife, as soon as a young wife comes, certain responsibilities that she had to take care of for that. She promoted to resting. She only dealt with her own personal needs. Does not care how his clothes are washed or the young wives deal with that. She does not care when food is ready. All she has to do is show their daddy it's ready and they will bring her home because she's assistant daddy. You know, all of that.
Like how you put it.
So you see, it's the way you see it.
So what you focus on. Mommy of the house.
Yes. Then you have some family members who make it work. I had an uncle who didn't like the first wife. Not my uncle really. Who didn't like his first wife. So my dad said he decided to start to marry plenty wives. The first wife was dark skinned, so all the pepperito, Tony Tomatoes came after her. And so there was an imbalance. The first wife was almost neglected. And because my father was Alpha, I knew the line that he must do justice between all four. He became their distributor for food. Every month, the money must come to my father. Equal will be shared to the four wives. And some of the new wives who were already having an extra edge of collecting extra did not like that. My father made sure, told him, said, this is the only way you can be fair. If you allow the distribution of these women and their needs distract you and you abandon one, that one account against you. So he made sure he did that. And when we grew older, when they wanted to go and marry from that man's house, we heard the story, how it worked from the
so
first
there's
one.
another angle,
Fuji house
which I
of
think
commotion.
you should kind of subtly raise. When as a wife, you're normal person, you feel you look good, look okay, and both of you are together. But when your husband is going to bring another person, this is tomato that is very flashy and is very, very fashionista, that looks, there's almost times 10 you. As a woman, how would you feel? That's our next segment. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Guys, we can't leave. We've got to finish the client's order tonight.
This time?
How about some top tea to cheer us
TVC
up?
Communications, we're
Only
all about
one bag
our
of Top
audience.
Tea
Millions
makes
of
two strong
viewers,
coffee.
listeners,
So
and
taste to the
readers
whole
every
flavor,
day all around
enjoyment,
Nigeria.
friendship, and upliftment.
Our 2 TV stations are among the most watched in Nigeria.
This looks gorgeous.
TVC News is our award-winning 24-hour national and international news channel.
Join Grace Nation International, aka Liberation City, for our 80th year anniversary tag, 12 Days of Glory. Date Wednesday 17th to Sunday 28th of November, 5 p.m. Thursday 18th, time 7 a.m. Sunday 21st, 7 a.m. Thursday 25th, 7 a.m. Friday Vigil 26th, 8 p.m. Saturday 27th, 5 p.m. Sunday 28th, 7 a.m. Station International Headquarters, Block 412, Shortison Street, Vega, Lagos, Nigeria. Ministry Bishop George Buba, Pastor Jamal Bryant, Bishop Isaac Idahosa, Prophet Jeremiah Okotofufe, hosts Dr. Chris Okafor, Ministry in Song, Sinach, Team Godfrey, Mr. M.M. Revelation, email and Jadale. For more information, please call +234 8032 729060 or +234 807 337-5176. Jesus is Lord.
As a business owner, there is no such thing as work-life balance. You are constantly working even when you shouldn't.
TVC and TVC News, the best entertainment and news for Nigeria.
Yes, you do. And Jobberman can help you find the perfect fit so your business can grow bigger and better. Jobberman is the recruitment partner you need to take your business to the next level. Go to www.jobberman.com/employer/hire-better
With over 1.5
today.
million listeners every day, we're the people's favorite radio station. Best hit music, best on air talent. Max,
Heartburn and indigestion? Try Justine. My recommendation for the past 26 years. Justine, reliable remedy for heartburn, indigestion, flatulence, and acidity.
In Lagos, TVC, our leading family entertainment TV channel, has a 47% market share. But this is just the start of our journey.
IBM
We plan to add even more services
to class.
Thanks for being part of the TVC
Time is of the
communication
essence. With IBM Kappa, business of meetings are always on the go. Fun time with the family. Thank you to IBM King.
TVC Communications, we're all about our audience. Millions of viewers, listeners, and readers every day
IBM carries
all around
always still
Nigeria.
the show. Isn't she beautiful? Influence defines a great leader. IBM Seriki is Africa's commute king. Strong, reliable, and durable. With the concept of regionalization, Innocent Vehicle is committed to satisfying its customers with producing their everyday dream cars.
From our custom-built, state-of-the-art news headquarters.
Mommy is ready to receive me a bundle of joy. Mommy is making my home cleaner and safer. We are Dettol.
Illnesses can happen at home too. That's why Dettol and me together will make my baby's home safe and to protect from up to 100
With
illness
main
causing
studios
germs.
around the
That's
country
why
and
moms
the
want to be
ability to go
Dettol.
live
Dettol Show.
anywhere, anytime. We are first for breaking news in Nigeria. Awarded the NMMA
Doubt
TV
and
Station
fear
of the
doesn't
Year.
occur at the
TVC
canvas,
is the
it
station of
shows
thought
in the
news at
canvas.
its best.
It shows the conation of raw ether material slabbed, stroked, and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, The pieces settle down in abject beauty, erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
And when you can't watch us, listen to us. 102.3 Max FM Lagos and 90.9 Max FM Abuja are now ranked among the most listened to radio stations in Nigeria.
Now, with over 1.5 million listeners every day, we're the people's favorite radio station. Best hit music, best on air talent. Max 102.3 hit music for Lagos and Max 90.9 hit music for Abuja. We are your home for that fun, entertainment, and hit music.
In Lagos, TVC,
now you can catch up with your favorite programs on TVC. Log on to
But this is just the start of our journey. We plan to add even more services to entertain and inform.
Join the fun.
Thanks for being part of the TVC communication story.
Okay. Okay, now. All right. So, Father in heaven. So, when this new babe, I mean, you're married, and I said when you married your husband, you're just plain old Jane. You know, you don't do your hair. You know, and he loves you like that.
Oh, great.
You're just a regular person, and he loves you like that. Both of you grew together.
Oh, is your
you grew the wealth together. Just for second wife to come, and she should be setting. She should set like this goddess-looking woman, like. Very flashy, upgraded, that you can see that this one are here. Full option. Jesus Christ of Nazareth, have mercy. What would me as a first wife?
Military governors' wives will give you gist. Because we remember then when they make a military person a governor, old wife that has been with him in the barracks, so following him, climbing bike together and everything. He now becomes governor. They'll now get a new wife that can read, because this one does not know how to read. But when they met her, you know, they were all in the streets together, you know, while he's growing up the ranks. She has been in the barracks taking care of children. He's now a governor. He needs someone that can represent the new office. Hot, sometimes yellow, speaking English, you know, and where they had so many I'm sure there were many heartbroken women.
Just sit down and just be looking at
some of them, we used to hear their gist in the news where they will fight. We've heard of some that would now want to bleach their skin to look like the other one that has been brought in, you know. So different ways that women can handle this. I just feel that if it is not your portion, if you don't like this sort of thing, don't even be there. So I think you'll be miserable. But, you know, in the Hausa community, I know that usually they prepare the wife at home before the other one comes. They'll buy you stuff. They will give you gifts. You know, so... And, you know, as your uncle said, some of them are told. But now, I've heard a lot of people complain that sometimes they don't know. They just hear that their husband who says, I'm going for a business trip. Your husband has got to marry a second wife or a third wife. I think it's important to be, you know, I'm a man that can marry more than one wife. This is likely to happen. And then let us also now put it on the table. When you decide to move on to the next person or bring someone else, please, I would like to have this and this and this. I want my own flat and make sure I don't have to, I don't want to share a place. Yes. Let us make it like, because I don't know, if I'm all that first wife to you, become accommodated, I need you to give me something in return that will give me peace of mind.
But so how do you think Kwamon approached a woman like this? Because I mean, I don't understand.
Kwamon does not approach.
If I were this woman,
when
I
he
would
was here, said
Kwamon.
Is Kwamon King Wasiu Ayinde Marshal?
Hey.
Oluwaye Fuji, the #1.
Hey.
Women approach him. Women need this security.
Is he a billionaire?
Nima is a spokesperson.
Wait, let me tell you, women want to marry class and title.
Yes. Okay.
Women want to forward lorry. I know a Delta woman who married one Oba in Lagos. Let me not call the area because it's our... Yes.
Why
she's just happy being there. She's Olori.
Yes.
Even if it's number something behind. It doesn't matter.
Wealth of fame.
When she goes home, and whenever they have something to do at home, Oba will escort her. They will escort her. They will form Olori in their place. Everybody else will correct when she's coming. Olori is coming. Okay, so women want to marry class. Women will go to people like Kwawan and say, please, just give me your name. I will pay. I will even take care of you, not you. Yeah. So these things are not new because we've seen them said and they've actually worked for some women. It is the reassurances that a man gives a woman when they are starting life. That's where problem is.
We have to wrap up on this.
A young man saying to his new wife that after you, now you, I will never marry another wife. So that one is in a dreamland. And so she's shocked when the wife is coming.
So you know how your husband was interested in you because of some things that you had. My advice to every woman, whether you are a single, you're in a monogamous relationship or a polygamous relationship, is to maintain that first.
Leave that thing.
See now, listen now.
I
talk to people who their marriages are broken, and there's some things that I hear, which I am trying to now find solutions for other people so you don't make the same mistake. So try as much as possible. I know that things will change, especially when you have kids and all that, but try as much as possible to maintain that which you were given in the first place. So, for instance, if you have a good character, that you are peaceful, you are not nagging, you don't suddenly in the marriage start nagging because somebody else has come. You will lose, hold on, you will lose that opportunity. If you are somebody who used to, the way I used to pepperly like this now, then I'll now relax. I won't do anything. No, hold on now. I won't do anything again because I feel I am married. I'm relaxed in that position. And then somebody else comes, they will kick you out. So you need to try as much as possible to maintain, don't ask any question. Let me to maintain that first thing. So that, hold on, so that even if you move on to another wife, you are focused on working on yourself. You won't be bothered that, of course, you not let me finish now. You won't be bothered that they are moving on to somebody who is prettier than you because you know the value that you have. No, you are married to a polygamous home. You will take care of yourself.
Okay, there are some men that will marry because you are tall, slim, and everything. The second one they marry her because she's voluptuous and she's full and
so they want
everything.
I will maintain my tall, slim and be myself.
So you can maintain your tallness and your slimness how much you like. You can never be voluptuous or whatever, except if you go under the knife. Secondly, there are some that marry people because they are, she's so peaceful and quiet. Oh my God, when I come to the house, it's peace. Then they marry the one that gives them fire. Yeah, because they like it. She's excited. So a man
wait. What I'm hearing her say is that you said your own. Yes. What she's saying is that there's a man that wants everything.
Yes.
So he wants you be at this one.
So stay where he wants you. See, my point is stay where he wants you for that marriage. So let me tell you, don't lose yourself. You know we're talking about how do you feel. That's why I'm asking this question. So you don't lose yourself trying to please him. He makes you as this person. Stay as that person.
This point we're making is extremely important. And it's important that I even reiterate it somehow, because in my own mother's case, my mother was an industrious woman, owned businesses. She's a wife. She was a daughter of the Are of Lagos. She came from a very successful family, so she was doing well. And so there now she wasn't the kitchen person. So she was a very so my father was a lawyer, this nice Lagos girl, they fell in love, did everything together. His second wife, however, she's from Republic of Benin. Very good in the kitchen. She makes the best French orishi couscous today. When you go to her house, you're eating also assorted.
So let me ask you, did your mother start fighting to be in the kitchen?
No.
That is my point. So
the area where you want, the area where they carry you come, just stay there.
Stay there.
Also, men marry because of their class. Like the Oni's case. I'm taking it again.
Which Oni?
Ashley.
No.
Check your Google now. Don't embarrass us.
That we know.
I need that one. Shift. She's been promoted.
Yeah. For real. Olori Ashley is there now.
She's been promoted. So
It's because if you hear her own attributes that she's bringing in, that she's a good woman who is very generous to the king and had always been like a financial backbone. But their marriage was delayed because she had a child out of wedlock. So she thinks she's bringing her variety. And if you see her, she's so different from the other one.
She knows her place.
She knows her place.
So, because he's the Oni, you cannot expect him to be a monogamist. That's all.
Hey, let's go on a break.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
At TVC Communications, we're all about our audience. Millions of viewers, listeners, and readers every day all around Nigeria.
Our 2 TV stations are among the most watched in Nigeria.
TVC News is our award-winning 24-hour national and international news channel headquartered here in Lagos, broadcasting live from our custom-built state-of-the-art news headquarters.
TVC, the top-rated family entertainment channel, is the place for fun, music, and information. With our breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria, the all-female chat show, Your View, the best soaps and dramas from Nolly, Bali, and Hollywood, music and entertainment blast, courtesy E-Splash, and of course, award-winning news and current affairs. It is all here.
With news bureau and studios around the country and the ability to go live anywhere, anytime, we are first for breaking news in Nigeria. Awarded the NMMA TV Station of the Year, TVC News is the station of choice for news that is first, accurate, balanced, and reliable every time. TVC and TVC News, watched by over 4.5 million people in Nigeria every day on terrestrial, DTH, DTT, OTT, and available to viewers in the UK on Sky TV. Watch all of our world-class programs on TV, online, and on our app. TVC and TVC News, the best entertainment and news for Nigeria on TV and online.
And when you can't watch us, listen to us. 102.3 Max FM Lagos and 90.9 Max FM Abuja are now ranked among the most listened to radio stations in Nigeria.
Now, with over 1.5 million listeners every day, we're the people's favorite radio station. Best hit music, best on-air talent. Max 102.3 hit music for Lagos and Max 90.9 hit music for Abuja. We are your home for that fun, entertainment, and hit music.
In Lagos, TVC, our leading family entertainment TV channel, has a 47% market share. But this is just the start of our journey as we plan to add even more services to entertain and inform our ever-growing audience. Thanks for being part of the TVC communication story.
At TVC Communications, we're all about our audience. Millions of viewers, listeners, and readers every day all around Nigeria.
Our 2 TV stations are among the most watched in Nigeria.
TVC News is our award-winning 24-hour national and international news channel headquartered here in Lagos, broadcasting live from our custom-built state-of-the-art news headquarters.
TVC, the top-rated family entertainment channel, is the place for fun, music, and information. With our breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria, the all-female chat show, Your View, the best soaps and dramas from Nolly, Bali, and Hollywood, music and entertainment blast, courtesy E-Splash, and of course, award-winning news and current affairs. It is all here.
With news bureau and studios around the country and the ability to go live anywhere, anytime, we are first for breaking news in Nigeria. Awarded the NMMA TV Station of the Year, TVC News is the station of choice for news that is first, accurate, balanced, and reliable every time. TVC and TVC News, watched by over 4.5 million people in Nigeria every day on terrestrial, DTH, DTT, OTT, and available to viewers in the UK on Sky TV. Watch all of our world-class programs on TV, online, and on our app. TVC and TVC News, the best entertainment and news for Nigeria on TV and online.
And when you can't watch us, listen to us. 102.3 Max FM Lagos and 90.9 Max FM Abuja are now ranked among the most listened to radio stations in Nigeria.
Now, with over 1.5 million listeners every day, we're the people's favorite radio station. Best hit music, best on-air talent. Max 102.3 hit music for Lagos and Max 90.9 hit music for Abuja. We are your home for that fun, entertainment, and hit music.
In Lagos, TVC, our leading family entertainment TV channel, has a 47% market share. But this is just the start of our journey as we plan to add even more services to entertain and inform our ever-growing audience. Thanks for being part of the TVC communication story.
At TVC Communications, we're all about our audience. Millions of viewers, listeners, and readers every day all around Nigeria.
A little bit more. Perfect. I have exciting news for you. You asked for it and you got it. Your favorite breakfast show, Your View, will be going to 2 hours. We're going to have in-depth analysis of the newspaper review and more conversations on the hot topics. The ladies of Your View and I will be stirring up our guests to get an in-depth into all the various topics, and you, our viewers, will have the opportunity Thanks for staying with us. So we're going to be wrapping up on this issue of polygamy. Let's take a few messages from YouTube and Facebook. Yes.
Bilikis Morenike says, anyone marrying an entertainer knows what they're getting into, especially the likes of K1. The man is almost aging backwards, but it's different strokes. Lotus Sunflower says, not for me too. I refuse to share. I thank God that I'm not in that position, and I will forever be grateful to God because not everyone asks for it, but life happens. Corey Williams says, to satisfy one woman na jam plus GCE for 90s, not to talk of multiple women. That's now if you not die young self.
One has always been attracted to beautiful women. Check out all his wives. They're all beautiful, both black and yellow purple. But this rapport took a step further by having a classy and Omar loud kind of wedding. You know men agree to anything when they are in love. I wish them happy married life. Let her enjoy it while it lasts.
Adepoju says, Westerners are also polygamous. What will you call someone who marries more than 3 times? Please, don't think only Africans are doing what people don't like. Omuete says, BC trying to change women, but forget about opposite sex. Men don't like that.
All right, so we have to wrap up on this, but really congratulate Kwamon and his new bride. He says that we say that may they enjoy happiness, joy, peace, love, and acceptance in the home, because obviously he has a big heart, and his wives have big hearts to accept others, and we only wish them the best. And as the children said, welcome home, welcome home. So we also say to the new wife, Emanuela Rocco, welcome home. Cabo.
Who's home? I don't know.
Welcome home, our wife. Now, moving on to other celebrity gist. Davido started this wahala. He said his friends, in fact, he called out his friends to give him a million naira. Yesterday morning, he had about 96 million. By afternoon, he had 146 million. By evening, they had hit 170-something million. I don't know what his numbers are today. I'm hearing it's about 200 already. But he was able to garner almost 200 million naira from his friends and probably associates. Now, we don't know what he's decided to do with this money, but many other celebrities went on to try to replicate this gesture to see if indeed many people will support. We don't know what numbers people like Daddy Shoki or the P Square, they made, but in our own case, we did our own video, and let me not even go to our own. This is where it is. Well, we say, now I will go to our own because in the beginning of the day. Okay, so as of this morning, let me see the figure that has come in. 20 naira came in this morning. And let me see, the balance now is 352,000 naira. So what happens? Like we got the money, I mean, money came in and all that. And then somebody sent in 600 naira.
May I hide under the table, please?
No, it's okay, no. You know, so somebody now sent in 600 naira. And I did a video and said I was grateful because that person, in my own way, saw 6 ladies and maybe didn't have much money and gave us 100 naira each. And I thought that was a good gesture. So I thanked the person on social media. That was an error. After that, I announced to the person that send me 600 naira, and I would like to send me your account number. I'd like to bless you because you obviously sacrificially gave us this money, and I'd like to bless you. Nigerians started sending 100 naira, 200 naira, 500 naira, 10 naira, 20 naira. I started sending account number, so they'll send me 100 naira. Do not send me a message on, please, I just sent you 100 naira. Oh, please, my final money. Please send me your, see, this is my account number. Bless me. So by the end of yesterday, I've gotten almost 102 messages from people saying me, bless me, because I just put 100 naira into place. Father, Lord Almighty. See how Nigerians are. Again, we the people. I wanted to bless one person. 100 others now try to replicate.
And you shall receive.
So I said, this is part of the problem. This is part of our problem. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't bless the 600 naira person because I don't even know who. I don't know who, I can't trace the person, I don't know who put the person anymore. So that's how we should change ourselves and each other.
I'm just grateful.
You know?
Because at least we see something. I'm sure some people do the same challenge. They will not see marrying.
Yeah, but you know, I don't want the ladies to feel bad because I think they think of joy actually that people actually. I'll come to you, Mariam. It's a thing of joy that people actually reacted. Some people actually sent us funds, and I appreciate that. We love that. So we're grateful. You know, we're not trying to raise money. We're not trying to get 100 million. What do we want to use the money for? We don't need the money for that. But the fact that people even responded, for those of you that gave us truthfully and sincerely, we are grateful. Thank you. Yes, Mariam.
Yes, and I'm saying that, you know, there's something about jumping on a bandwagon. If we had done this another time for another thing, the response may be different. Yeah. But this is really where you are also goofing around and having fun. Yeah. So a lot of people do not take it seriously. And there's so many things that we get from viewers and fans that we have never met before. I mean, case in point, just like that. You know, there's so many. There was one time we went out and someone said, "Do you know I named my daughter Moriah after you?" Do you understand the sort of blessings that are priceless gifts? Yes, priceless gifts. So we're so thankful for all those who take their time out to watch the show. People that send us messages and say, you know, you have done a lot for me because now I know how to do this better. Or now I can have this conversation. I have people who come and say, okay, now that I see that you're married to someone who was married before, much older than you, it makes me feel that it can be done and you can be happy. So you know, we put our lives out there and in one way or the other, we're blessing people. Yes. And when our own time comes, when things are falling, when our time comes, it will happen. This is, I think, also right. This is Davido's time. All the jumping on the bandwagon, so people will leave it. Let Davido enjoy his whatever and let him go. You see, I'm afraid to come to you. Because I know you're a money woman. This was already counting dollars in my head. This was already like $100 million. You know, $100 million.
I know the way Nigerians reason. I wasn't expecting really because there are certain things that interest us as Nigerians. When it comes to things that are more beneficial, things that give value, we don't put premium on that. If we had stripped now and won some things and pulled somewhere, more money would have come. So I understand that. I put out content on my social media space and I see how people respond. When I put up things that have to do with value, mentorship programs, teacher training programs, and all of that, you see 12 likes. 15 likes. Let me just wear skimpe and dance anyhow. You see thousands of views, thousands of likes immediately. So I wasn't really expecting much, but what I would not like is you people who sit here and be acting like you don't need money. I don't like it. You people should stop it on this table. We need money. We're not begging. I can't beg. I can't beg. We're not begging. But don't sit here and act like you don't need money. Everybody needs money. Of course. People are beginning to investigate those who eat sardine now. To afford sardines.
Okay.
We call it sardine in pidgin. Sardines. One is like 700 and something naira. Now, if you eat sardine in your house, they can call EFCC for you because you cannot afford it.
In fact, they say
money.
You have
if you can eat bread and egg in your house now, people will call EFCC to investigate the source of the wealth. Everybody is hungry, including us. So please, don't mind Mariah when she sits here and say,
please, I'm going to call for a break. Let's go to a break. What needs to be queried this morning? We'll be right back.
Stay tuned.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known, for when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be. Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move way in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstroke.
Welcome back.
Sincerely, I want to appreciate all the people who
have supported.
So we have
let's do a vote of thanks for them. Thanks for giving. We see you. We appreciate you. We have not finished. We have not finished at all. We have not reached our target. So if you are giving, please give largely. Thanks for giving at all.
Okay.
We're very grateful.
Let's put a stop to the corporate begging and to the fine bar. Just joke. We're just goofing around. But the truth is that, just like Mariam said, it's a bandwagon thing. Everybody just jump in at it and see. I mean, I didn't even think anything serious would come in, but I was surprised that some people actually sent us some funds. Thank you so much. I mean, but the idea really is for us to, I think I'd like to harp on what BC said. Let's leave this matter on the side, but let's see how we can appreciate value better in different ways. Let's begin to let's review the way our actions towards certain things. You know, it's an inward review that we need to do on how we appreciate or interpret things we see. So, and I like to also connect that to Davido, you know, because I'm looking forward to how he plans to spend this fund, and I hope that he's going to actually give it out to charity.
Is his money?
No.
So buy Lamborghini.
So we're hoping that he will give it back. Yes.
I have to put this out there. If I'm the Davido self, I'll be very upset. One, I came out on my social media page and asked my friends to put money. All of a sudden, everybody's asking me how I'm going to spend it, what I'm going to spend it on. He even said he wanted to clear a car. Please, I did not call you in this matter. The people that I called have put in their money and they're not asking me for receipt. Put that aside. That's one. Secondly, there's also this idea, which I get it, where we're saying people would like to, don't put money where there's value. But the Davido in question gives people value. They can say he came for my daughter's wedding and he made them happy, he sang for them, and they even paid for that. He's a good person. So we should understand that there are different kinds of value. So
entertainment is value.
In trying to highlight our own problem, let's not deem someone's like. So he's done something. He makes us proud. Internationally, we have a Nigerian that represents us in the entertainment industry. So he deserves all the
and he's a giver as well.
He doesn't help a lot of people.
This money that's coming, should we just donate it to donate the video?
No.
Might as well. No?
For
we
what?
have charities around us.
Because we also appreciate
charities. That's
we don't have as much that we
so
can
LIRS, I'm sure they're also counting the money. I want to see how tax.
How much tax?
How much tax?
How much can we give you? Do you pay tax on gifts?
I don't know, but these are
no, it's a gift.
It's a gift. LIRS.
Talking about celebrity gist, leave them. How are you going to call LIRS to the video? When they consign me, but please leave them alone.
You do know that those people that win bets, they pay tax. They don't know that the people that get the
so if I give you
the big,
if I give you 10K, I can just dash you. And now they pay tax.
Reality show, they pay tax.
That's different.
You too. Now
Please leave LIRS.
Sorry.
Another gist, celebrity gist that we forgot because we have about 2 or 3 minutes left. P-Square.
I'm so happy that we brought P-Square. You know, I feel one sort of affinity to P-Square because they are J-Town people. So I'm really happy because I remember last time we talked about them, they were really in the thick of things, fighting each other, you know, even calling out each other, one brother calling out his other brother's wife. So it's really nice to see that families can come together and put things, you know, put their differences aside. I really did not think that this was ever going to happen because it just seemed like we were going year in, year out, but that they are able to do this. Well done to them. They're healing, you know, there's healing across for them and for their children.
This is how I felt about
I'm happy for them.
P-Square coming back together. Wasted years. They were the big thing. While they were being petty and forgetting about blood ties and family and the most important things, other people have won Grammys. Other people have gotten nominated. Other people have, you know, moved up. So I hope that this they are coming back. They come back with sense, or they should not come back at all.
Yeah, very true.
I think I can end with that.
Yes.
They lost time. Background moment.
They lost time.
But people that were behind them
came out
overtook them.
But
while they were being petty.
I hope that they have learned their lesson. I hope that they have learned not to allow anything, you know, divide them and, you know, creates like an obstruction on their vision. They had allowed this to happen. I pray it doesn't happen again. And also, it's a lesson for all of us.
Yes, for all of us.
Have your goal, focus on it. Whatever issues you have, find a way to resolve it and move on.
Okay, that's all we can take. So, Davido, good luck to you. I just pray you spend the money however you deem fit.
Thank you.
You told me not to tell you. And
on YouTube, 140 million. Yes, you also need to look into
No way. I'm just saying that.
People say that LRS
and P-Square, we wish you the best.
Yes, yes.
That's all we can take. I hope you've enjoyed the show as much as we have. Have a fabulous weekend. We'll see you Monday. Bye for now.
Every day is a busy lifestyle with the simple pleasures of life like the GREE Smart function from your phone. A difference that sets your style and creativity apart from the rest. You can always find your place anywhere and anytime with the GREE power of cool. And to be the world's #1 choice, it's no easy feat. That's because GREE always stands ahead in the game with innovation and technology. While I try to be the best in everything I do, times I appreciate most are with my family. And knowing with GREE,